Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists will have to drift out here forever just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Les gars du coup, c'est Xertig. Et les gars du coup, aujourd'hui on teste The Outher One du coup.
Yes, you look like you can take a beating. But are your wits as quick as your fingers?
Ok. On va laisser comme ça pour voir du coup. Du coup les compétences, ok. Celui.
Good. I need someone who can smack a little sense into this colony. A gunslinger. Oh, they're going to tell stories about you from here to Hephaestus. Good for you. Don't let the board tell you what you're meant to be.
On part sur ça. Voilà. Et résumé, ok. Normalement c'est bon.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down. Skip drive.
Shit. Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? A bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
Merci, BG.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry, I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
C'est parti.
Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Ok, stylé ça. Du coup, on va chercher la balise. Sur le ping. Ok.
Now, you've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Là.
Hey, you,
Salut, Maki.
come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings. Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
Ok.
Better, thanks to you. I might have bled out on my own. Or worse, had to go begging the boss for some Adrena time. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters. Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns. Some hullhead grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh? Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time. You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
Ok.
The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
Ok, on a un gun. Le premier gun frère.
Damn it, my ears!
Ok, c'est...
Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
Ah, ça le fait. On va regarder le gun. C'est pas rater les gars. On ramasse tout. Ok. Il a rien. Ça par là, je peux faire des glissades. Pas l'impression. Te barre pas, toi. Continue à avancer vers le ping.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed!
Talk to the lieutenant. She's certified in customer service.
Ok. aller dans le vaisseau. Ça dégage. Des dégâts attention. C'est bon, stylé ça. Ce qu'il a fait. Bah monsieur. Ok, merci. On montre. Bah monsieur.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder.
Enfin, attends, mon deux spies.
Intruders are not authorized to access the Unreliable's amenities, including the cargo hold's workbench.
On grimpe.
Marauder, please be informed that the engine room contains nothing of value. Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction. Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
Ok, du coup, elle a raté.
I am
Elle l'a fait.
incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne. I deduce from the tone of your voice that Captain Hawthorne failed to meet you at the designated location. I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
Ok.
Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand? Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Amélioration de compétences. Ok. On a encore 6, ok, c'est bon, on est bien. On est bien, on est bien, on profite pour améliorer ça, le corps à corps. Quand la défense, parce que la défense, c'est pas ouf pour l'instant. C'est bon. Ah merde. Ok, des archives vraiment mon style en récent. On applique, ça veut bien. Wesh. Qu'est-ce que c'est ça? Bah boss. Ok, style. On applique. Voilà. L'inventaire du coup, ok. Comment je fais pour avoir des munes? Ok, l'armure. Ok. Ça du coup c'est pour lui le qu'est-ce qu'il fait. Pour l'instant du coup je suis full donc pas besoin, ok. Ouais, diff. Général. Quête. Ok. Sort de là.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, ma'am, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay. I'll waive your fee since you helped us with those marauders. If you're looking for work, talk to the constable down in Edgewater. She's got a bounty on marauders. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Ok, ok. On va là-bas. On va aller voir la dirigeante de la ville. On va buter. Encore que ça en déconne. On l'a vu. Le barbare. Ok, c'est bon. Les stuff ils sont là. On a tatou. Je crois que j'avais des mines, je suis pas sûr, mais je crois que je l'ai viré quadruple, donc ça c'est bien. C'est beau aussi. Je sais rien. Et rien, ok. C'est parti du coup on avance. Hein. C'est vraiment stylé pour l'instant. Merde. Monsieur Keblo.
Oh, hey, where'd you come from?
Émeraude. Vallée. et puis si c'est en esprit, ok, c'est bien, c'est parfait.
Keep your
Vas-y, ça fait
distance,
avoir
friend.
là.
Sick house is no place for a traveler.
On y a pas de dire de barreau. Ça assomme vraiment.
outside the walls today.
Les barraquitos, ça s'en vont. Ça va être dingue.
Sorry, I'll
Ils
just
ont
be a
repris le
minute.
bordel là. Les bâtards. Il est invisible. On va aussi rendre. Voilà. Ok. Ok. Mais là c'est bon. En fait c'est Bordeaux en fait. C'est Bordeaux là faire le jeu. On voit ça comment je fais pour vendre. Faut pas pour l'instant je crois. C'est vraiment Bordeaux en fait. C'est vraiment une dingue. Ok.
The
Oh, no.
grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir.
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Ok.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I must say, wearing a marauder's outfit is in very poor taste. I do wish you'd show your uniform a little more respect. Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Ok,
There's a
ok.
power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way. You're the first stranger to wander into town in an age. Scripture tells us that nothing happens without reason. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there. I am not trying to pull one over on you, friend. You were bound to run into them sooner or later. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, Former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations. Neither do I. The fault was entirely mine. I pushed them too hard. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town. Of course, I understand completely. Here, let me give you the passcode to the geothermal plant. A sign of good faith, for so politely listening to me as I ramble on.
Are you setting off for the Vale? Because I know my way around. I mean, in case you want a guide. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented, and may prove useful to you.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Ok. Ok, stylé ça.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk. We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Je pars par là.
Hey, ma'am, can you talk? Sorry.
Et là c'est bon. Est-ce que je peux vendre des choses ou pas?
Can we talk?
Je pense pour l'instant on peut rien faire.
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left. Life's hard here, especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Ok.
Thanks, ma'am. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
La sortie est là. On voit le laboratoire. Parti, let's go. par là-bas. C'est bloqué.
Incoming! Attacking! Sure, on my way!
Vas-y. Ah, c'est...
Sure! That's the last of them!
Je t'attends, ils sont... En bon stylé. On récupère leur stuff, voilà, merci. Des mines en plus, voilà. Ça ralasse, ça ralasse. Encore des mines, voilà. C'est bon, c'est bon. Le mec que tu il est là. Ça met tellement bien là. Merci. Et merci. On continue par là-bas.
Incoming!
Allez. C'est bon. Il va être ça avec son bouclier là. Fils de pute. C'est le temps que c'est chaud. Allez. Je suis mort. De la vie, de la vie, de la vie. Ouais, je vais lancer. Bah, pas là, s'il monte, mais je pense qu'il va monter, c'est chiant. Ah, il est en train de monter ce bâtard. Fuck. Bon, je dois pas être assez haut level pour le fight du coup. Oh, les stuff ont plus. Ah, c'est pas si. Pas de vie. C'est de pute. Allez. Oh, j'ai mis 16 mais non. Wesh. Bâtard. Wesh. encore là les mecs. On va buter, on va essayer de continuer par la gauche. Buter la mise. Je suis trop con. Allez, let's go du coup.
No problem. I'll head over.
Vas-y, Emilia.
All right, I'm on the move.
Huh?
Gonna find nice one. Everyone all right?
C'est bon. Prends tout. Voilà.
Sure.
Est-ce qu'il y a monsieur ou pas? Non.
Gotcha. I'm going. Sure. Okay.
Allez, là, c'est bon.
I'm ready. Here we go.
C'est bon. Il a rien. Ah. Merci.
Heading back.
C'est bon, j'ai trouvé la touche, c'est bon. C'est bon, on a bien, c'est bon. Parfait. On se rapproche du laboratoire. On va esquiver la ville là. Et normalement c'est bon.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble.
On va looter.
Yeah. Go ahead and ignore the lady with the gun.
Là. Voilà, c'est bon.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear? I have been called that, among other things.
Parfait.
Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
La dinguerie.
Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then? Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves. He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans? If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do. I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Là-bas. On va prendre par là. Ok. Merci. On va commencer par Vicar. Pas sur la gauche.
Got it. Here they come!
Voilà. Vas-y, Vicar. Voilà. On améliore les dégâts. Voilà, bam. La défensive, qu'elle pue les merdes. Voilà, c'est bon. Ah bah ça. Ok, par là, stuff. Voilà, merci. On avance par là.
Heading back.
Il y a un là, toi. Il y a un mur invisible, non? Là, bon, c'est bon. Voilà. Je vais voir
Hey,
Vicar.
you hear about Wilson?
Là-bas. Ok, c'est bloqué. Prends ça.
Easy.
Activité criminelle. C'est bloqué. Prends ça. What the fuck? Je comprends tes problèmes.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too...
C'est bon, il est là.
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you around here.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do? That seems well within your expertise.
The way we do it's by cutting off power to the others. The ones who left.
Adelaide McDevitt's encampment. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk. Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold. If it were as easy as a few soothing words in the right ears, I'm sure it would have been done already. Consider it a challenge. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume. One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book. It's a handwritten journal, a faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
Oui, c'est bon.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Par là. What the fuck? Wesh. C'est quoi cette dinguerie là? What the fuck? C'est quoi ce bug de con? Mais non, c'est une dingue. C'est quoi ce bug là? Mais non. Si je me barre de la ville. Mais c'est quoi cette dinguerie là? Si j'essaie de me barrer de là. Wesh. On va aller voir du coup, c'est parti. Ça va être bon. On va aller au terminal.
Watch out!
Mais non, elle est morte. Y'a rien. Du huître. Mais du huître. Mais tout
I
ça c'est
always
malade.
wanted to poke around in here.
Je peux escalader ou pas? Mais putain. What the fuck? Je peux pas monter. Oh, content.
Here they come!
J'ai perdu football à cause de suite depuis.
Processing system. Beginning security patrol. Too strong! Hit it with something else!
Par là. On va monter ça. Ok, c'est bon. Allez. What the fuck? Je peux acheter un autre gun ou pas? J'ai combien de thunes? 90 presque. Wesh, mais non, c'est la res. Je fais comment pour pouvoir y acheter, frère?
The control room should be off to the right.
What the fuck? Du coup, je peux acheter ce qu'il y a à 50 ans. Pourquoi j'ai pas vendre? Mais vends s'il te plaît.
I hope we're doing the right thing.
Oh, invest. Look out! I'm on my way! Onyx performance.
but du coup. Mais du coup merde. Si ça fait avoir. Crochet de ça. Qui est parfait. Ok. Ah, j'ai de là-dessus. C'est le gun, non? Après ça marche pas. Wesh. Je peux pas acheter mais je peux pas vendre, wesh. Wesh, pourquoi frère? Je m'y vends frère. Wesh. Bon, acheter un peu de lune. Si je l'équipe pas aussi. Voilà. On retourne là-bas.
Three switches. That'll be easy enough.
En bas. Ça m'a ouvert ou pas? C'est bon.
Be right there.
Ah là ça.
Searching.
Incoming!
Rentre. Wesh, mais non. Wesh, c'est quoi cette arrière? Bah, moi ça.
Got it. Heads down.
En plus, on ne dit pas non. l'a vu, on va chercher ce bâtard là.
Incoming!
Wesh. Fort en fait. Ça fait tellement bien avec ça. Je tape dinguerie ça. Là c'est ODL. Il manque un truc. Oh, le corps. Ça. On va le buter lui. Je suis trop fort là. C'est tellement fort le cut là. Là. Ah, rien. Je prends ça. On se remet tellement bien là. Ok. On active le terminal. À l'étage. On va se mettre tellement bien avec le chasseur. Ok, il a rien. Il a rien. Pas de terminal. On peut descendre par là. Là.
Get away!
On va l'activer avant.
Just two more. What'll happen to Miss McDevitt's folk if we send power to the Vale?
Voilà, j'ai bien fait. On va descendre là, c'est bon. C'est pas attends, en bas. Allez, te viens là. Fais gaffe comme une.
Not real. You're not real.
Oh, les gars des armes, quoi. Dégâts 19, ok. 30, 36, ok, 19. Et 36. Ok, 36. 66, wesh. 22, 36, 50, wesh. Quelle chance maintenant. C'est tellement fort, quoi. Là, c'est au level.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
C'est pas raté. C'est cool de faire ça. Voilà, merci. On va faire un peu de litre pour sécu. Et là.
If we send the power to Miss
Ok, là il y a
McDevitt,
une autre pièce avec
what
les
happens to the
stylés.
Vale?
Well, 3B.
Incoming!
Il y a tout suffit de Je 61. Wesh. Merci. Wesh, quoi c'est dingue.
Security.
Voilà, c'est bon. On va essayer de rater à l'étage. On l'a vu sur la gauche. Liste. Raté ça. J'ai raté elle aussi, mais alors hein, c'est bon. Merci. Ah. Il y a une autre pièce Castille. On l'active.
The last. I'm not sure what the right is. All I know is the decision's final.
Ah, les pièces là. Ah, à gauche, qui est une pièce par là. ici. On va aller voir là avant. J'ai déjà été là. Ah, on veut un début là. Est-ce que c'est bon?
Once we do this, there's no going back. Excuse me, ma'am.
Voilà, babs.
Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do? I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished. Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
Okay.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Là, le terminal, voilà. Est-ce que j'ai la durabilité ou pas? Ouais, j'ai l'impression aussi. Ah, je sais pas, j'ai l'impression. Ça va être casse-couille ça. Mais pas de chaud. Pardon. C'est tellement remis en tout là. Sors de là, tu coupes bams. Est-ce qu'on ira pas tous les buter là, les filles de pute de dehors là?
Processing.
Ok, du coup on est
Here
là.
they come.
On va tester. Prends ça. Ça change tellement du 8, mon gars. Ça change tellement du 8. Ok. Ok. Est-ce que je peux l'éteindre ça, la batterie? Non, pas assez. Oh, c'est quoi cette dague là? On va sortir par là-bas. Trop stylé. On va laisser nos régulateurs électriques, du coup c'est parti les œufs. Je suis dans le film de ma bosse. Ok. Ça peut être lent en plus, parfait. J'ai pas fait exprès, j'ai pas fait exprès. Ah, niveau il y en a combien? ça. Voilà. Là-bas. Oh, quête. Ok, ok. Ça va être en bas.
Are you hiding in there?
Mr. Thompson is aware of your concerns and remains committed to guiding Edgewater
Okay.
into prosperity.
Un sous-sol. Ok, c'est ok. Moi je vais descendre, je vais pas monter. On va monter pour voir. Arrêtez ça. Ok. Attends.
Desertion is a criminal offense, punishable by a harsh penalty. My whole life in that cannery. What are we supposed to do now? Exercise.
Ah, j'ai arrêté les compétences. Est-ce que je peux améliorer? Non. Ok. On améliore ça. Voilà. Et les compétences maintenant. Encore ok. Ah bah il me manquait. On améliore les dégâts, voilà, parfait. La défense aussi un peu. En réalité là que je peux ça sert à grand chose pour l'instant. Voilà.
Contemplate.
Quand on est très content.
I can't stop thinking on Edgewater, Captain. I'm glad the deserters are gonna be alright now they got power, but what about the town? All those people. You mean about the mission being too clean? I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass. Fixing the universe is a job for somebody way better than the likes of me.
Est-ce que C'est bon maintenant, pas après c'est
Miss... Oh, it's you. Reed told me I should be expecting you. He's inside. As a Spacer's Choice Constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanted criminals, even during times of unplanned crisis or unauthorized general chaos. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
Ok, ciel.
As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity. His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual? I am obliged to warn you against forming acquaintanceships, friendships, partnerships, or any felicitous relationship with a wanted criminal. I am also obliged to inform you of our referral program. For every criminal you refer to the authorities, the board will reward you. I am obliged to remind you that questioning the veracity of the board's orders is a punishable offense. Consider this your last warning. Wells has been wanted for as long as the board decides he has been wanted. This decision will be made in accordance with Wells's behavior upon arrest. Unfortunately, the arrest of Mr. Wells falls outside my authority. I enforce the company policy of Spacer's Choice in the region of Emerald Vale. Wells is wanted by the board. If you have information related to the location of Phineas V. Wells, you are required to submit that information to your nearest board authority. Something to report?
Don't know how long we'll last without power.
Huh? Hey.
Ok.
Are we getting paid or not?
Any loss of productivity will be deducted from your pay.
On va aller voir Red du coup.
What are we supposed to do now?
Exercise.
Mais non. Mais je suis quoi? Donc là du coup on aurait trouvé un accès au sous-sol, mais non. Mais non.
You want to know what gets
Eh ben,
my
si.
bile churning? Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters. Plague, marauders, desertion. Then you wandered in town. And I was so damn sure our luck was starting to turn. I never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me. Why'd you do it? That power regulator is company property. Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got guards posted with orders to fire on you.
Bâtard.
Apologies won't give us our lives back. But for what it's worth, I am sorry too. Edgewater's dead. Our cannery's dead. Adelaide's deserters are never coming back. Spacer's Choice will shut us down before long. Some of us will die of illness by then. Some will move on. Some will starve. And as for me, I will tender my resignation, whereupon I shall be processed and then duly imprisoned for gross incompetence.
For me.
You and I have got nothing.
Here they come!
C'est pas chaud.
You gotta reload!
faut envoyer le chasse, mon gars. Oh pété. Ok, ok. On est déjà niveau 5 gros. On vient de passer 4, déjà niveau 5. Bah parfait, que ça en avance vite. On améliore les compétences du coup. Plus de vue. Voilà, parfait. Maman. Ok. Un régulateur. Il y avait un truc à gauche. Ah mais t'as pas je crois. Ah il y a c'est pas je crois.
Here they come.
Vitesse d'attente. Moi je mets quoi? Je sais pas combien j'ai mis, mais j'ai mis un... Je crois que j'ai mis un 130 quoi. Merde c'est bloqué par là.
Here they come.
Thought I'd just roll over and die.
Great work.
Steph en plus, merci. Par là. C'était de ma foi les couteaux. Si on n'avait pas le chercher comme un mec là tout à l'heure avec son bouclier là. Là-bas. On y repassera, on va aller au pied du coup. On va aller voir l'imposteur. C'est parti, let's go. On enchaîne. Voilà, on bosse. Est-ce que maintenant lui on le baisse ou pas? Déjà mort, déjà mort. Attends, pourquoi? Laisse-le mort. Okay, 280, wesh. Wesh, mais non. What the fuck? Ça arrive, mais non. Je veux baiser du coup. Là-bas. Ça ne l'est fait, mais du coup on l'a encuté. On l'a baisé, fille de pute là. Voilà, shit, ta mère la pute. Wesh. Monte, monte.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back at my post. I have imagined it, but until you came along, I never thought I had the choice. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think? Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, ma'am. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain. Something you need? You're fast.
On top.
Captain, I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power. What can I do for you, Captain? Do you know how to install a power regulator? Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you, across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Traverser la soute. Là. Là. Voilà, vamos. Là en haut. Bloqué. 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 On l'active là. Arrête un truc de spi. On va aller faire le manuel pendant qu'on est là. On va aller au domicile. Après du coup on se barre d'ici. On va passer pour la gauche pour voir. On est baissé bâtard. En top. Tellement bien. Ok, on est dessus. Ça sert à rien de perdre du temps. Qu'est-ce qu'elle vient vous?
On my way.
Et voilà. On améliore ça aussi. Voilà, vamos. Parfait ça. J'ai l'impression qu'on est là par contre, c'est dingue. On va à 2 à l'heure. Juste en plus, venez là vous.
Incoming!
Alors c'est marqué. Voilà, parfait. C'est là. On prend direct. Ok. On va récupérer le journal. On va monter un peu. Bah monsieur. Voilà. 53 et... presque 50. Il y a des shields pour l'instant. Ah, excuse-moi, ça ressemble tellement à Bordelland. Tellement une dinguerie, frère. Je crois que tu pars de choses dans Bordelland. Le ministre béton, ouais, ça ressemble tellement. Ici. On va aller là.
Nice.
Voilà, merci. Je le ferai d'eau. Le bâtard. On va aller voir en vicaire là-bas. Voilà, c'est bon. Ok, on vient d'être tellement bien. Parfait ça. On se rapproche de vicaire.
What?
Here they come!
What the fuck? Merci. Elle est là-bas. J'ai pas trop collé. Ah, elle est là. C'est barre. Voilà, c'est tout. On va ramasser les stèles. Voilà, c'est bien ça. C'est comme ça qu'on fait, voilà. Voilà. Voilà, c'est bon. Ensuite, 2. Oh, pardon. On va le buter parce que tu dis qu'il y a un secret sur le gars de pistolet. Voilà, c'est mort, voilà. Ça dégage, voilà. On rentre là du coup. À gauche. Wesh, wesh. C'est pas là du coup. Ah merde, ok. Ouais, ça va encore faire le bug ou pas? Pardon. Est-ce qu'on peut longer par là? On va aller voir. Je pense que c'est faisable. Ah, si le pont.
I'm on my way.
Viens l'autre. Bâtard. Voilà. Continuer à avancer. Ah merde. Du coup on se barre, du coup ça n'a pas marché. Dommage, dommage, mais c'est pas grave. Voilà, c'est bon. On l'active.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Bon, de là.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us.
If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay. Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters. Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
C'est bon.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear? A star walks into a black hole but doesn't seem phased. The black hole then turns to the star and says, "I don't think you understand the gravity of this situation." Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice.
My pleasure, Captain. As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders. I have lots of minutes. Many minutes. Unlimited minutes, perhaps. Providing an adequate power source, I can function indefinitely. I prefer to think of it as being in a state of slumber, perhaps for an indefinite duration of time. Do you think that is what it's like for the colonists on the Lost Hope? When I simulate myself in such a scenario, I do not find it to be desirable. I think my self-preservation protocols incline me to desire the alternative. Traveling the system with you, Captain. Do you know what it feels like when the ship undergoes an unexpected power surge? A jolt to the system. I have felt that. I do feel that. As you may be aware, Captain Alex Hawthorne was a smuggler of some repute. I failed to predict the likely outcome of his reckless behavioral patterns. I should have predicted that. In our travels together, Alex liked to pass time by, as he called it, tinkering to improve my design. If you mean, was Captain Hawthorne my first? Yes, he was. How can I be of assistance? What part of the colony would you like to discuss? Ah, yes. As Dr. Wells is a wanted outlaw, he built his laboratory into an asteroid. Orbital destinations can be challenging to land on. His more so than most. There is a bounty on his head, one with a markedly high reward amount. Shall I engage the laser weapon system? I shall happily comply with your order, just as soon as we have a laser weapon system. The outlaw scientist known as Dr. Phineas V. Wells has taken a measure of precautions to make the lab undetectable to those hunting him. Even knowing the location, my systems resist my orders to go where I instruct them. Of course. What part of the colony would you like to discuss? We're cleared to dock with the Groundbreaker if that's your desired destination. If we're going there, please be sure all docking forms have been filed in triplicate and fees have been paid. The Mardettes take their docking laws quite seriously. The Groundbreaker was Halcyon's original colony ship. It has since been repurposed as a service station in the Lagrange point of the system. Freighters often deliver or pick up goods from the Groundbreaker en route to other destinations. The city ship hosts an array of cargo bays, factories, housing sections, and more. Many of Halcyon's companies maintain office spaces with stationed representatives in what is considered a truly neutral territory within the system. If we're going there, please be sure all docking forms have been filed in triplicate and fees have been paid. The Mardettes take their docking laws quite seriously. I can, yes. Let me add that to my list of 1,435,498 tasks I am simultaneously executing in order to run our ship. You are more than welcome, Captain. How can I be of assistance? May luck be with you. Of course, as I am sure you are aware, luck does not exist. But it seems to comfort humans to believe they possess good quantities of it.
On va aller en haut. Là.
I so enjoy watching you sleep for hours on end, Captain. It's quite entertaining the way you drool, and when...
Ok.
I so enjoy watching you sleep for hours on end, Captain. It's quite entertaining the way you drool and whimper.
Wesh. C'est quelle note du coup c'est parti.
Breaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Can we chat?
On va aller voir là.
Make yourself at home, Captain.
Ok. On gagne du boost, parfait. Voilà. Dégâts, ok. Bon, allez, la chasse. Ah là, attends.
Can we talk? Hey, Captain.
Bien sûr.
I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson? I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff. Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about anything else before we moved on? Sure thing, Captain. I'll be waiting back at the Unreliable if you need me.
Ok. Par contre, du coup, elle part que je sais pas toujours comment vendre.
This hat was just knocked out one of my workers.
Démantelé.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
What the fuck? Ok, 50 là. Puis 51, 47. Dégâts par seconde. 113, 76 et 60, ok. Arme à deux mains, arme à une main. Ça c'est déjà ok.
Identification, please. Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it. You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it. Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important. You take the starch out of them, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor? Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it. Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Oh, c'est bon.
Be seeing you.
Ok, du coup, c'est ouvert. Commencer par les quêtes sur Wonder, du coup.
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Here we go again.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regular...
Rizzo's Brimbleberry Crunch.
Trop stylé.
Are you listening to me? You can't keep me out of there.
Don't make a scene.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter, Captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service. Did he now? The mouth on that man. I swear his late mother'd be ashamed. He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate. I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Oui, chef. Ok, c'est bloqué.
What the hell's going on?
Du coup, je pense qu'il faut que je me barre du coup maintenant. Et le passeport, du coup, il est le passeport. C'est par la gauche, parti, let's go.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient, or an oven. Just like store-bought. Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in. Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms... Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago. You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs. Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done. Might want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson, Groundbreaker's chief. She's been trying to get a handle on this heat problem we've got. You'll find her fretting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but law forfend someone call me a liar.
La salle des machines, vamos.
Yes, dearie? Take that darling ship of yours down to Roseway, where that distress signal I told you about came from, and ferret out some tasty corporate secrets for old Gladys. Shouldn't be too tough for a lass like you, I'd think. Won a charming copper kettle off that girl who runs the pub. She's a fierce arm wrestler, but she's no match for your pal Gladys.
Mais non. C'est, je peux m'en maintenant. merde. Non, putain. Mais non. Allez, tu vois, putain, je me fais soulever, non. Oh, c'est pas merde.
I'm reloading!
Allez, tu m'offres. Allez, encore. Allez. Je suis vraiment Zerman. Putain, le con. J'espère que ça va marcher. Qu'on va être avant que je la tape sans face frais. Je suis vraiment mon goal, putain. Mais non. Ah, ok.
If you're here for this week's magazine
C'est
club
bon,
meeting,
babos.
you're a touch late.
On la tape pas du coup.
What do you want then? My hard-earned wisdom? That's right, dearie. The only independent station in the colony. That's us. Though for how long, I can't say. That all depends on Miss Junlei. The board can't abide a community that won't bend to its will. They've always got one scheme or another running, looking for ways to bring us to heel. Like this heat business. Shameful. But it won't work. No, ma'am. Groundbreaker's free till the day she dies, law willing. Go right ahead, sweetheart. Groundbreaker's radiators. Been neither fine nor dandy for weeks now. Miss Junlei's supposed to be getting them fixed, but the board's determined to get in her way. The board can't abide a community that won't bend to its will. They've always got one scheme or another running, looking for ways to bring us to heel. Like this heat business. Shameful. But it won't work. No, ma'am. Groundbreaker's free till the day she dies, law willing.
Ok.
Oh, a little of this, a little of that. I buy and sell items that require discretion to dispose of. Knickknacks. Curios. I also knit throw pillows stuffed with the hair of famous tossball players. But that's more of a passion project. Ask the common folk, and they'll tell you it's on account of all the monsters on Monarch desperate to gobble you up. Because that's what the board tells them, you see. I think they made some fool mistake that would make them look bad to the rest of the colony, and they're trying to hide the evidence. Those board folk are real prideful-like. Never want you looking behind the curtain, lest you see their derrieres. But old Gladys knows the score. The whole colony's not much more than a diorama, showcasing one board screw-up after another. That's why we gotta keep them from getting their grubby mitts on Groundbreaker. She's our mess. Probably. Every once in a while, we get these snippets of radio chatter. Edna shows them to me. Some man hooting and hollering about the light in us all. Claims he's transmitting from Monarch, but who knows if that's true. Might be true. Might be some new trick from the board. Anytime, sweetheart.
Merci.
You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
On la tape pas du coup.
Gracious. I was just sitting down for tea. Wanna try?
Ah merde.
It's almost time for today's episode of The Chairman's Children. Care to listen with me? I found a handsome ceramic mandapillar at a salvage auction last week.
Ok. Clé de navigation. Ouais, Non. Est-ce que je peux voir maintenant? La pression.
Go back to Byzantium, you go.
This is Halcyon.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. You must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer? Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped? Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have. He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he? It must have been lost with Alex, then. One more tragedy to top the pile. Tell me, how did he die? Oh, awful business, that. But why? How? No. Best not to ask after the gory details. Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all? You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm. Well, Alex knew, or he said he did. And you have his ship. Maybe he kept some records around, or a conveniently placed note on his bedside table? What? Indeed. And you know where he is? Excelsior! An apprehension of this caliber will be tremendous for my career. I'll send you straight away to my superiors in Byzantium, only... Oh, no. Oh, no. Just a teensy one, the teensiest. Nothing to, lie awake worrying about for nights on end or anything. The thing is, I needed money. A lot of money, quickly, for reasons. I might have pawned my official board seal to Gladys, the black market fancier on the Groundbreaker. I can't authorize the paperwork you'll need to turn Phineas in without it. It's only temporary, of course. I'd never leave something so important in the hands of someone of such a dubious moral character. I was going to buy it back once I raised the capital. So you'll need to get my seal back from her if you want to hand Phineas over to the board. Though, it might surprise you. There's no call for that kind of talk. No, I should apologize. I can't help being rather on edge. I really do need that seal, you see. Rather desperately. I can't grant you access to Byzantium without it. If the board learned of my foolishness, why... by the law, they'd fire me. I absolutely would not! The board isn't even the worst of it. Gladys intends to sell it to the highest bidder. She's demanded I provide her with proof of its authenticity. And if I refuse, she'll have those goons at Sublight Salvage throw me down the waste disposal shaft. A spicy little pickle entirely of my own making. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. I'm certain Gladys can be made, well, can probably be made to see reason. I'll be waiting eagerly for your return. Now, is there any way in which I might assist you? Be my guest. I'm the certified representative of the board's interests here on the Groundbreaker. I'm their eyes, ears, and busy little hands. I have few complaints.
Good law! Who'd want to go to that toxic hell pit? No. Emphatically no. Unequivocally no. Immutably no. Best to be clear, I believe. Ugh. Law, but it's miserable. My underarms are damp. How can I be expected to work in these conditions? Chief Tennyson is supposedly looking into the cause, but I've seen no action from her. Deplorable conduct. My superiors will be hearing about it. You can be certain of that. Oh, you've noticed my friends. Wonderful. Aren't their guns very large? Tremendously impressive. They're here to keep the peace, of course. Precisely. Groundbreaker makes much ado about its independent status, and so resents any board presence, no matter how benign. When the alternative is board guards at their gates, yes, I do. They don't see it that way, of course, but I can't say I much care. A luxury stateroom, reserved for Chairman Rockwell's use. Oh, good law, of course not. He'd never set foot on this decrepit junk pile. As this office is the primary embassy for the board on Groundbreaker, corporate bylaws specifically state a room must be maintained for the chairman's exclusive use. Ask away.
Have you seen this man? Reward offers for
Manger-les.
capture of boarded terrorists. Report any sightings to your local board.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors. No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting. Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through. Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard. Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship. Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner. None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone aboard, will be cooked alive. Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays. Hold on. There's something you should know before you go charging off. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now. Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Ok, parfait. c'est 10 000 cases pour ça, ok. Il faut 10 000 pages, j'ai 500 frère. Ouais, j'ai rien frère. Attendez. Attends. Si j'ai vendu.
Still betting on the tossball series? I know you were trying
C&P chicken and potatoes at C&P.
Ouais, pas avant non plus.
Depends. What are you planning to do with it? Something as hard to come by as an official board seal doesn't fall into a girl's lap every day, my dear. I'm keen to see it put to interesting ends. You got a good heart, wanting to do this for him. Frankly, I'm tired of Udom's whining. Don't kill me, please. And I'll pay, I swear. The man's been messaging me 4 or 5 times a day. How's a woman supposed to read her new missives when her incoming folder's all cluttered? Suit yourself. Yes, dear. Which offer were you interested in? You could always try your hand at landing in Cascadia if you're interested in dying horribly. Pick your poison. Marauders, wild beasts, acid lakes, bottomless sinkholes. If you're looking to die, Cascadia's happy to oblige. Landing pad on Monarch. You don't need a nav key to access it, so it's got that going for it. But it's also kilometers away from Stellar Bay, and the Monarch wilds ain't exactly safe. Might be best to, yes. Suit your... Anytime, sweetheart.
Du coup, je vais faire un test. Merde.
Take him down!
C'est quoi ça? Quelle est la clé? Aucun. C'est bon du coup, pas de clic quand je le bute, ok ça c'est chiant ça. Du coup pas choix de les choisir 8K, j'ai vu que genre si je pouvais parler avec elle du coup c'était 8K le max. Chez Medica pour une clé. Bâtard. Regarde-toi.
Following that series? The Hunt for the Wimbrel? The pirate ship?
C&P ok. striptease. Ok. Ok.
Great law, is it hot in here? Or is it just my glands acting up again? Won a charming copper kettle off that girl who runs the pub. She's a fierce arm wrestler, but she's no match for your pal Gladys.
Ouais, pareil. Stylé ça. Là, genre, je peux vendre maintenant, ouais. Ouais, genre là, je peux vendre. Ça dégage, ça dégage. Ça dégage. Ça dégage.
If you... I... All right. Anything...
Ouais, combien 1000?
Gracious. I was just sitting down for tea. Yes, dear. Which offer were you interested in? You could always try your hand at landing in Cascadia if you're interested in dying horribly. Pick your poison. Marauders, wild beasts, acid lakes, bottomless sinkholes. If you're looking to die, Cascadia is happy to oblige.
Okay.
Landing pad on Monarch. You don't need a nav key to access it, so it's got that going for it. But it's also kilometers away from Stellar Bay, and the Monarch wilds ain't exactly safe. Might be best too, yes. Suit yourself. Anytime.
Bon les gars, je Bon, ça pour aujourd'hui. Merci d'avoir regardé, gars, c'est cool. Et abonnez-vous, gars. Merci.